Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. And for Cincinnati, Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Malone. And it's Williamson in at the four slot. Hardaway finds Hill. And here is McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. From deep, Maxey. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Pass to McGrady. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McGrady's got the first basket of the game for Orlando.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here are the starters for Cincinnati. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Zion Williamson. And there's Malone. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Butler out there with Wade. Then there's Mourning. Then it's O'Neal. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Butler. Pass to Wade. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
And here is Butler. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Pulls up, high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's the three, and another three for Cincinnati.
Well, you can see Chris Paul trusts himself. He knows the moment his shot is there.
Wade finds Butler. Here's James. Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Paul for three, and he's good on the three ball. Paul's got 9 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul against Wade, over Paul. Wade misses. And here's Cincinnati. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? When Zion has it that close to the basket, you might as well use a foul and hope he misses.
Cincinnati shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Cincinnati. 6-point game. Connects from three-point range.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here is Hardaway. Butler dishes to O'Neal. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Williamson from long range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. And then for Cincinnati, Bam Adebayo comes in for Williamson. And Brooks subbed in for Malone. Bosh with the bounce pass. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing. Takes a three. And Tyrese Maxey with the three. Maxey's got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. We see a few of those go through the net. It becomes contagious.
Now, here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And it's out of bounds to Cincinnati. They'll retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shoots the three, and another three for Cincinnati.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Wade. Bosh kicks to LeBron. Maxey grabs the miss. Cincinnati leading by 13. Paul for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Hardaway. Miami no good on that time either.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Shaq against Maxey. And stolen by Maxey. Over Hardaway. Again, Cincinnati scores.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cincinnati leads by 18. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cincinnati?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Butler. He's out there with Hardaway, and it's Rice in at the 3 slot. Cincinnati leading by 19 points. And Westbrook, here we go, and finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Hardaway with it. Nothing on the board. Bosh, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Brooks, and he drops it in from the low post.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Cycli passes to Hardaway. Will it go? The kick outside to Butler. They get it back. The shot's good from Cycli.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team. especially when it comes on the offensive end.
It's Russell with the drive.
Ronnie Cycli. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Driving in, Williamson. It's blocked. Oh! 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here is James, still without a basket. From past the arc. Here's Cycli, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And they call Cycli the spin doctor because of all his fancy footwork on that low block. I've seen Ronnie leave more than a few guys grabbing at air when he pulls off one of those post moves.
The drive by Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Look, I'll tell you, Zion, that's one powerful guy going to the basket.
A difficult situation for Miami. Double team on Wade. Pass to Butler. Jacks up a 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Here's Williamson, and good that time. Williamson's got his second basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Cincinnati making a change here. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Cincinnati. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Butler passes it to Wade. Back to Butler. No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here's Brooks. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
No, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Brooks has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Rice passes to Butler. Pass to Mourning. Wade on the wing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From deep, Maxey got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
LeBron outside. James with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Cincinnati shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Paul for 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, he's so off in the setup, man. But tonight, Paul's been calling his own number.
And so it's Cincinnati with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And get ready for your Pocket Fight, Arena Entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for Cincinnati, Zion Williamson is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Maxey, and it's Malone, and it's Paul in at the 1.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And the Heat call time here. Tim Hardaway's checked in for O'Neal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Hardaway. He has yet to score. Over Paul. And he comes up with the deuce.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Paul looking over the floor. It's good from long range. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
No surprise there from Paul. He's been doing that for 2 decades.
And there's the call on Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. From the arc, it's rebounded by Cincinnati. Here's Shaq. Good, nice job down low. Shaq's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Morning's shot is good.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
And another 3 for Cincinnati.
3 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hardaway, no good. And here's Cincinnati. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Took him no time at all on that one. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Pass to Butler. Wade outside, beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And taken away by Paul, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Paul's got 14 points here in the second half. Butler is screen on Paul. Hardaway for 3.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Fast break, here we go. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a heart and hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
The shot's good from Paul.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
.103 left in the third quarter. LeBron outside. Second-chance shot. And Bosh hit the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Paul with the bucket.
This is why fans show up. Paul is putting on a show.
There's 38 seconds left in the third.
Team foul. Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Rice from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Rice has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul for three. Sinks the triple.
The ultimate competitor. Paul comes back with a three of his own.
Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Reese pulls it in. Here's Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Paul's got 46 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so it's Cincinnati enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. From deep LeBron, Reese pulls it in.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
And so here is Miami, stolen by Westbrook. Driving inside, lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And he makes that one.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
A clear look for Hardaway. Reese pulls it in. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact.
And Miami making a change here. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Butler.
Substitution for the away team. Number 1.
Pass to LeBron. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Cincinnati. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade.
And Wade has proven to be a terrific facilitator, makes incredible decisions for his teammates.
And that one's good, Brooks.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And another three for Cincinnati.
Nice shot. Doing his part to stretch out that defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
O'Neal outside, floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
A nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, That's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Brown, takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job getting downhill there and putting pressure on the defense.
Pass to Shaq. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Brooks for three, and another three for Cincinnati.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And yes, it's good.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And it's Miami's ball. Double teamed on Wade. Back to Mourning. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here comes the break. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Brooks.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
O'Neal kicks to LeBron. No good again that time.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Here's Reese. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
O'Neal dishes to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from three-point range.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Butler against Brown. And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
And another three for Cincinnati.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So we see Cincinnati get the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Hill is out there with Howard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard. And for Cincinnati, Zion Williamson is out there at Malone. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Paul in at the one spot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Howard.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
Here's McGrady. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From downtown, Dwight Howard pulls it in. McGrady outside. Orlando moving the ball around. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. from beyond the arc and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fires from deep, and Tyrese Maxey with the three.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Howard. McGrady outside. Misses the three. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Paul with the three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Hardaway kicks to McGrady. On the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McGrady's got 5 now.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Drops in the tray. Paul's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cincinnati.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Hardaway passes to Howard. Hill has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Maxey outside. And another three for Cincinnati.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Hardaway. No good from outside. Cincinnati leading by 5. From deep, Maxey trains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
McGrady outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. And first time out of the game called for Cincinnati. Adebayo is checked in for Cincinnati. Brooks comes in for Karl Malone. Magic also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Howard. And Hedo Turkoglu is subbed in for Hill.
Oh, yes, the pull-up. It's the signature shot for Chris Paul. He's mastered it over his legendary career.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And Adebayo sends it back.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
From deep, Maxey. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. Orlando trails by 12. Pass to McGrady. Fires from way outside. And a check with the rebound. McGrady's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Rashard Lewis, Grant Hill.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hill. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's what Cincinnati's going with right now. Malone's checked in for O'Neal. Westbrook comes in for Maxey. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Chris Paul. To the middle, here's Hill. Here's Skiles. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Cincinnati. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Lewis. He's out there with Turkoglu. Hill out there with Vucevic. And it's Skiles in at the 1. Pass to Skiles. To the paint, and stolen by Russell. Malone passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Malone with the block.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that 3 more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
On the wing, Hill. Shoots over Malone. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Cincinnati. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And that one's good, Williamson.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's good.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 9.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Williamson with the bucket.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
Count the basket. Howard's got his second bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A nice shot by Brown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting lead. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Both teams will make substitutions. Paul for 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, look, that's the matchup he wants there, using his height to shoot that 3 right over the top.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 12.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with the competitive mindset, coming right back with his own 3.
Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. Brooks with him. Turkoglu picks him up. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Paul for 3, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
Well, Paul is so good at picking his spots on offense. It allows him to get into a rhythm.
Hardaway, and it's good for 2. Hardaway's got 5.
I mean, what a cut. He just slices right in there for the basket.
Paul for 3, and it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You know, Paul is smart with his shot selection. He only takes what he likes.
It's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Paul for 3, good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Hardaway, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's the three, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Williamson. Paul's got 30.
And I love how Paul picks his spots on offense, which allows him to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Hardaway. McGrady outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 18.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And so it's Cincinnati with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
O'Neal is out there with Williamson. Then it's Chris Paul. And there's Malone. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. And for the Magic, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the 3. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Williamson. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Maxey's got 15.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
He had a nice open look right there.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Hardaway for 3, and Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
Such a gifted one-on-one player. Paul has the confidence to pull up right in your face.
Again, Cincinnati scores.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. How about the savvy of Paul? You'd think the contact would bother him, but CP finds a way.
On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Hill. Another miss by Orlando.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Outside Hill. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul with the 3, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
No problems knocking that one down. Hardaway has got 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Paul for 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound. McGrady with the ball. Now defended by Williamson.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
So both teams making some changes here. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half court, you got to do it as a unit.
Hill kicks to Vucevic. McGrady against Westbrook. And that one's good. McGrady.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Good on the triple. Paul's got 55.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. Hold on! An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Paul with the steal. And then Paul slams it in.
Well, that's great instincts from Chris Paul. He sees the fast break start and makes sure to finish.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Cincinnati. Ball looking over the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
On the wing, Hardaway. A baseline J, and there it is for him. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, they keep going to it, and he keeps delivering.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Three-pointer. That shot off. And so it's Cincinnati with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Reese, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Lewis passes to Skiles. From outside, off the mark. Brown with it. Turkoglu picks him up. Cincinnati again missing. Brown's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. It's stolen by Adebayo. For the 3, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Brooks outside. The tray, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
It's Brooks on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, this is why you must box out Reese, or else she will torch you on the offensive glass.
Howard. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Brooks from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Three-pointer, Brooks, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Russell with a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lewis, nice D from Brooks. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Fires the 3. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's McGrady. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Brooks with the bucket.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's McGrady. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 10 points here in the second half. Brooks for three. And another three for Cincinnati.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
McGrady kicks to Lewis. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Raise the pass to Brooks. And another three for Cincinnati.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Brooks on the double team. Out to the right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
And here's Brown outside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Brooks against Turkoglu. Bobbed up there for Howard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McGrady's got 30 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
Lewis dishes to Turkoglu. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
So we see Cincinnati get the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly